Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I'll show you how to set up an integration to transfer new contacts from Zoho Inventory to ProveSource. This is necessary in order to automatically transfer new contacts from Zoho Inventory to other systems. For example, in ProveSource you can send contact data via webhook and interact with them in the future. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the Zoho Inventory data source system. Now you need to choose an action. In this case, I want to receive new contacts. At this point you need to connect your Zoho Inventory account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window, we need to specify the login and password of the Zoho Inventory personal account. Next, you need to grant permission to ApiX-Drive to work with your Zoho Inventory account. When the connected login is displayed in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. No additional settings are provided for the Zoho Inventory system, so just click Continue. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case, there is no need for this, so we also click Continue. Now you see the data for one of your Zoho Inventory contacts. If everything suits you, click Continue. This completes the setup of the Zoho Inventory data source successfully. Now you need to go to the data destination settings. Select ProveSource system. Next, you need to select an action. Send data. At this stage, you need to create a ProveSource virtual account in the ApiX-Drive system. In this window you can name it. You also need to specify the URL to send the data. In order to get it, go to the ProveSource personal account. Then create a new notification. Select Stream. Now choose a webhook. Copy the webhook URL and paste it into the appropriate field in the ApiX-Drive system. We return to the ProveSource system and continue the configuration. Next, you need to make sure that the notification status is enabled. Now we return to the ApiX-Drive system and continue the configuration there. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. At this stage, we need to choose the type of data sending. Post.json. Next, you need to fill in the name and value fields. In the name field, enter the name of the value that will be sent to ProveSource. In the value field, select a variable from Zoho Inventory that will correspond to this value. In order to do this, click in the field and select a variable from the drop-down list. In order for another set of variables to appear, click Add. When all the required fields are filled, click Continue. At this point, you see an example of the data that will be sent to ProveSource via webhook for each new contact from Zoho Inventory. If something does not suit you, click Edit and you will go back one step. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to ProveSource. After successful sending, go to ProveSource and check the result. If everything suits you, return to the ApiX-Drive system and continue setting up. This completes the setup of ProveSource data reception successfully. Now you need to enable auto update and select the update interval, for example once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.